Bumping my hips like yeah, moving my lips like yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like party in the USA. Doesn't it feel like it? Totally feels like a fucking party in the USA. We're all celebrating. It's like, you know what it feels like, you guys? It feels like someone should be going through the streets singing, ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch is dead, the witch is dead, ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. That's what it feels like. It feels like the entire village is coming together for our mutual hate for one person. We'll be back to hating each other on Monday, but we all have a psychotic haze of hate over us right now. We're really just in a celebratory mood because we took down the Wicked Witch. Yay! I don't know. Oh, God, you're tuned in to an all-new episode of A Seat at the Table podcast. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yes, I did take a week off. Excuse me. Excuse me. Is she not entitled to a little time off? Is she not entitled to a little her time? I don't say nothing to you when you call out of your work. I don't say nothing to you. I don't say nothing. I let you do it. Even though quiet is kept and low is as key. You ain't sick, bitch. But that's none of my business. That's none of my business. Oh, my God. All right. So I don't even know should I ask how has your week been? My God. This week has been truly nothing short of a roller coaster for me, at least. It's been like, between the stuff happening just in the world that's like, it's not happening to us. It's just happening in the world, you know? So you've got the political front. You've got, people still unemployed, COVID still happening outside, just a lot of and then you've got your own personal, your inner sanctum of issues, if you will. So, okay, you go through all of that and, you're still alive to tell the story. Okay, so Jan Brady, buck up, girl. Okay. So yeah, that has been, my week was, all right. So I was talking about my week before I got completely sidetracked. Yo, me and you, we be doing that shit all the time. Like, we be talking to each other and it's like we got the ADD or something. It's like we can't keep the conversation straight. We just okay. See, there I was about to do it again. Oh my God. Yo, did I tell you about this new 26-inch weave that I have? I even laugh different now that I have this wig. I do. I laugh different. My laugh is like, it's got a lot more chutzpah to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's a little cheap chic find that I found, and she's good for me. She's cute for me, and so for a while, sometimes you just don't feel like gluing these hairs to your forehead. You know what I mean? Like, I had braids and I have been going to the same braiding person in the Bronx, at least. Like, I'm like this. If I find like a good hair braiding person, or if I find like a good anything in service, once I find a good person, I'm dedicated until they give me a reason not to be. You know how it is. Like, for me, the trouble always in the service world is that when they get too complacent with you, their work is no longer as good as to when they were trying to court you as a customer. So for instance, you might be going to a particular, anyways, I was rudely interrupted. Excuse me. So yeah, as I was saying though, so sometimes you go through and you start going to a nail person, and at first They're really good. You don't have any complaints. And then after, I don't know, some time, whether it be a couple of visits, a couple of years, a couple of months, all of a sudden they are like rushing you or not doing your work as great because they are so into courting the next customer. Which, listen, I get it, you know, like I'm no longer one of the new girls, you know, but like, you ain't got to do me like that. You ain't got to do me. It's such a beautiful day in the city. I actually had a delightful little afternoon yesterday. Went to an exhibit, called No Gal Can Test by, artist Akeem Smith. And if you have the opportunity to get to the city and you are a lover of dance hall, reggae, Jamaican culture, again, it's called No Gal Can Test, NOGALCANTEST, No Gal Can Test by Akeem Smith. And it takes you through the journey of dance hall and the contribution of, the dance hall queens, if you will, and how they were such a significant part of early 80s, 90s, and even early 2000 dance hall culture. Not only in, you know, kind of this raw regalness that they brought to the dance hall scene, but also in their style of dress, in their hair, in the way that they expressed themselves. And I just loved it. So shout out to Baxter and the homies for putting me onto that. As a Jamaican girl myself, it is always nice to see your culture celebrated in a way that doesn't have anything to do with just blunts and Bob Marley. You know, like, I don't know. Like, I'm a Jamaican person, but like, sometimes it gets so infuriatingly tired where people only associate certain things with Jamaica. So Bob Marley and blunts, that's what you get, you know? But there's a little bit more there. There's more there. There's more there. There's more there. So again, if you get the opportunity to get into that, that is dope. So much new music on the horizon. Are you a music gal? Sometimes I feel like you're not a music gal. I'm not trying to play you or nothing. I'm just saying sometimes like, and let me say this. I am someone who rests on the laurels of old music sometimes to get me through any emotional anything that I'm feeling. So it's just easier for me to dial back to an old R&B ditty than to, I don't know, than to like try to search the new girls to see what they give. I mean, because the girls don't even sing anymore. Like, they're not singers. You know, these girls like talk slowly over beats now. I'm sorry. Like, the girls are, tell me which one of y'all newest girls is singers. And I want to also say that you cannot include girls like, I don't know, you cannot include like Keisha Cole, and they're from a different age. Okay. I'm talking about the new girls. Like, right now, it seems like the music industry just has a hard on for female rapstresses. So since Quality Control and Atlantic have found a formula that works with Cardi B and Rock Nation and Evelyn Lasagna's man in Texas have found a winning formula in Meg Thee Stallion, It seems like that's where the investment in the music industry is very strong right now. You've got all the dolls, the Asian doll, the China dolls, the dream dolls, the cash dolls. You've got all of the girls, the mulattoes, the Malibus, the Dreezys, the this. The girls are all over. They're signing new girls left and right. Everybody needs a girl by their side. A city girl. Everybody needs a city girl by their side. But that's the winning formula right now. So epoxy on you if you're an R&B girl, because the music industry often does that though, where they find a formula that works. So if it's male groups, then you're going to get 5,000 male groups because one worked. If it is female songstress, you're going to get one that works and then 10,000 carbon copies. You know, it's like no one's original. Everyone just wants to be the second best Urban Outfitters. And that is an inside joke because a company that I used to work for, they used to always want to reference somebody else's merchandising techniques. Like somebody else's win was what they always wanted to reference and duplicate. Like they never wanted to think outside the box and do something even, creative. It would be like, we want a t-shirt wall that looks just like this place, and we want a denim something that looks like this place. So what ended up happening is that they became a hodgepodge of a bunch of different defunct retail experiences, and that is why they too are defunct. Oh my god, bitch. Okay, so all right, so got a new wig this week, got 2 new wigs this week, can't tell me shit. Went to the gym a couple of times this week. You guys, your girl, what? All right. Let's just pull over and park the car really quick. So we all were at the election this week. We were all there. I saw you at the party. You didn't see me waving from the other side of the my corner of the universe? Yeah. I waved at you. I saw you at the election party. It feels like this election, it's been the longest Tuesday of my life. Okay, first of all, the news cycle to me is like the record industry. They find one thing to focus on, and that is their thing. Everyone's got a job as long as there is some sort of drama going on, right? So the drama of the week was the election. And so we all know who was in it to win it. I only have 2 pictures in my hands. I only have 1 picture in my hands. And that girl will be the next top model. And so their Tyra was holding the 1 picture, and we weren't sure, was it going to be this orange Cheeto puff that has like a bad wig and thin lips? Or was it going to be everyone's talkative, overbearing, former unliberal, now turned libertard uncle Joe Biden Button? Now, if you have to choose between a hard sneeze and a runny fart, you probably will choose a hard sneeze, right? I mean, let's just, okay, so since we're already pulled over, right? All right, we're going to parallel park this bitch. Now, you and I have talked at length about the psychopathic political system that exists in this country and how it's not meant to serve. Honestly, it's not meant to serve anybody. It's not even like a system that's not meant to serve just Black people or just immigrants. It is not a system that is meant to serve mankind for where we're at right now. You know what America's political system is like? It is 2020 and she's still wearing velour oversized Sean John tracksuits She's still wearing Yankee fitteds, and she's still wearing high top Air Force Ones with the strap hanging down in the back. She still has a Band-Aid under her eye. America's political system is that bitch that used to be cute back in the day. And so she's stuck in that time. She doesn't even want to try to like cut her hair or try a new look. You know what I'm saying, right? Part of the reason why